Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, at the pool party, and we gonna talk. We gonna talk and play some pool, but you definitely gonna talk. We're gonna talk about some. Go ahead and tell you to show my ugly ass. Oh shit, you just started first. But we're gonna talk about the NBA Finals. Right now, we got the Knicks and Spurs. I'm gonna also tell y'all who I think gonna win. I'm just focusing on hitting this ball in this hole real quick. Damn, but I hit something. But we're gonna talk about the Knicks and the motherfucking Spurs, the NBA Finals. Who I like, who I think is gonna win it all. You already know what type of time we on, so let's get to it. Right now, who I think is gonna win this series is the Spurs. Damn, that's a good hit. But who I think is gonna win this the series is the Spurs. I like their defense better than the Knicks' offense. I mean, it's a close finals. Anybody could win it. To be honest with you, it's not like one of those finals to where it's like it's a clear-cut favorite team and who's good. They both solid teams. Everybody, huh? Everybody like New York. Oh, I didn't hit one of the niggas' balls. Pause. The media likes New York in this finals, and I like the Spurs. I think the Spurs might win it because I already know me. I said the Spurs was going to win it all, and I'm sticking to it. Right now, I just like the Spurs defense over the Knicks defense, in my opinion. That's just me. I think the Spurs are a good defensive team. I really think this is I think Wimby's the recreation of Wilt Chamberlain. He's a beast. Like Wimby's like a mixture of Wilt Chamberlain, Giannis, and KD all in one. I ain't hit a good goddamn shot yet. I'm actually knocking in the other boys' balls, but pause. But like I said, I like the Knicks in this one. I mean, I like the Spurs in this one. Spurs, to me, I think they're the best defensive team in the playoffs. I mean, we got the best defensive team versus the best offensive team. And I will say, for the Knicks to win this, if Cap don't shoot the ball well, like he got to shoot the ball well enough to get Wimby out the paint. That's what, yeah, he just had to shoot the ball well enough to get Wimby out the paint. And I'm about to come back and win. But yeah, he just had to shoot the ball well enough so Wimby don't harass the paint. Because if he don't, and Wimby just gonna stay in that paint, and then he just gonna block every shot that he can. I got the Spurs winning game one. Like I can tell you how the series is gonna be too, because I need something to predict. Damn, I just knocked that shit in. But I think the Spurs gonna win game one and two. Knicks gonna win game three. Spurs will win game four. Knicks will win game five. And I got the Spurs winning game six because I got them ending them in six. I think this is definitely going 6 or 7. It's hard to say. Because it's hard to say this is a tough series for both teams because the Knicks really haven't faced a defensive team like the Spurs in the playoffs, but the Spurs ain't really faced a team like the Knicks, and the Knicks is physical. So the Knicks could do what a lot of teams was trying to do to Wimby, and that's keep him out the paint. The media say put OG on him. I think if Mitchell Robinson was healthy, well, you probably had to throw OG on him. But if Mitchell Robinson was healthy, oh, I would say throw Mitch Robinson on him because he's a big body veteran. He might keep Wimby out the paint. He might keep Wimby out the paint. That gives Cap the free room to shoot the ball like how he wants to. Because, in my opinion, I just think the Spurs are a better team. Because at this point, I don't believe in experience like that. Like that's probably the most overrated trait for people is experience. Because you could have the experience, but if you ain't never fought somebody faster than you, stronger than you, more intelligent than you, more creative than you, like none of that shit don't really matter. Experience don't really matter that much. I like I think this is going to be a very great finals. I think this might be one of those finals where we look back like, damn, and look back and be like, damn, this was a great finals. Like, I think this is going to be better than last year's finals, to be honest with you. God forbid somebody don't get hurt. But right now, oh, damn, he got only the 8 ball. Yeah, he won. Right now, like I said, I got the Spurs winning in 6. I kind of like what Kevin, their coach, is doing. I think his name Kevin Johnson. I think his name's Kevin Johnson. I like Kevin Johnson a lot. He's a good. He's a good coach. He's been with them. He's teaching them young boys how to win. Now, the Spurs way how to win, because I gave you the next way how to win. Just do you. Don't turn the ball over. They gotta protect the ball because if they turn the ball over, that's too many easy transition baskets, and Wimby not gonna be down in the paint for Brunson because Brunson is kind of fast. Brunson is fast, and then they're shooters too because they can shoot. Mikal Bridges is playing out of his mind. Mikal Bridges is now playing like I'm not saying he played like Phoenix Mikal Bridges, but he's playing good. That was a good shot. Like I said, Mikal Bridges is playing out of his mind. A lot of the Knicks are playing out their mind. They haven't really lost. They haven't lost a game in the playoffs since the Hawks in Game 5. No, Game 4. So we'll see. Who do I think the MVP will be? Clearly, if the Knicks win, it might be Brunson. Even though I might give it to Anunoby if he guard Wimby because that's a tough task. But yeah, so I think Anunoby's going to be the Finals MVP for the Knicks. And I think for the Spurs, it's clearly going to be Wimby. But you know who needs to have a good game in this game? Fox need to have a good game. Ooh. Damn. You're lucky ass shot. Fox need to have a good series because if I was the Spurs, I would put Castle on him and I would put Fox on McBride because McBride is only going to shoot 3. So we'll see what the defensive adjustment is. The next topic we're going to talk about, we are going to talk about the NBA playoffs from the whole review and what do I think about the playoffs. I think this was a very entertaining NBA playoffs too. Like, even though certain teams, like so far the biggest shocker been the Sixers and fucking the Sixers and Celtics. That's been a shocker. Like, I thought the Celtics was going to go farther, but they didn't play the shit out of me. And this the thing with the Celtics is, see, I kind of knew after Game 5 they was going to lose that series, but it is what it is. The Knicks swept the Sixers and the damn Cavs. But I feel like the most disappointing team, other than Boston, is probably the Cavs because they just rolled over and died. I mean, the Sixers rolled over and died too, but the Sixers was undermanned. You have James Harden, you have Donovan Mitchell and Eric Mobley, where the Sixers really wasn't playing with their best players, and their best players was hurt. So the Cavs was just disappointing. But and other than that, with the playoffs, I think the playoffs was a good playoffs. It's not really. Gotta move that fucking big ass head. I think, like I said, I think the playoffs was a good playoffs. Ah, damn it, I missed. I think the playoffs was a good playoffs. We had crazy upsets. We had legendary game sevens. The Cavs went to 2 game 7s and beat not only Detroit, even though I thought Detroit should have won that game. I don't know how the hell the Cavs won that. That's the strangest thing. The Detroit Pistons had everything that they could to win that game. James Harden shooting bad. James Harden being James Harden, choking up shots and not trying to shoot. But it is what it is. The Cavs might go to the finals next year. We don't know, but I doubt. Who else? Another good series. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some good series. The good series was Orlando. I mean, Philly and Boston was a good series. Orlando and Detroit was a good series. Cavs and Toronto was probably the best series, to be honest with you, when the Cavs actually was good, or when they wasn't choking or rolling over. But the Cavs and Toronto, hell, the Cavs and Detroit was a good series. And the West. I'm trying to remember because the Rockets and Lakers was a closer series than I thought. I thought the Lakers should have swept them, to be honest with you. It's not like come on, I can't hit shit. But it's not like the Lakers, it's not like the Rockets was in the world beating team, but they was a solid team. I think they're better without Kevin Durant, the Rockets. Still was disappointing, but I think they was better without Kevin Durant. And what else was a good series? Denver and the Timberwolves was an all right series, but Denver need to regroup. Denver needs to probably get younger players and retool for Jokic. What else was a good series? Yeah, because the Thunder and Suns was a bad series. That was a bad matchup to begin with. And I just think the Suns turn the ball over too much, to be honest with you. But they can't beat oh wow. But they can't beat Yeah, they can't beat the Thunder. What else was a good series? I thought mm, and I guess that would be it. And of course the Spurs, that was probably the best series. Well, that was the best series. Spurs and Thunder, because that was a crazy game 7. I kind of wasn't worried when the Spurs was down 3-2, but all I gotta say is in that Thunder series, Chet Holmgren was disappointing against the Spurs. Well, against the Spurs, he was disappointing. He ran away from Wemby like a little girl. He didn't want no smoke with Wembanyama. And then you want to be a max player, and yet you don't have. You want to be a max player, but you dropping 4 when we need you the most. And everybody blaming on Shai, like, oh, Shai had a bad series. Shai needed someone to roll with him. That was the problem. Shai didn't have that rough rider with him to give him some points too. Like he needed his other star, because Jalen Williams wasn't there, but he needed his third star, Chet Holmgren, to be a max player, and he was not. Simple as that. You had Wemby, bro. It got to the point Wemby was disrespected Chet. Hell, Cassell was disrespected Chet, and Calvin Johnson was disrespecting Chet. Chet was just being the punching bag for the whole Spurs team. It didn't make no sense. Like, you see, he had no heart in that series, none at all. And they deserved to lose. The Thunder deserved to lose. Like, you had Shea out there balling, dropping 30 through 35. Not only dropping 35, he kind of had a rough series too. Damn, I can't get a fucking jump without going knocking the thing down. He had a rough series too. Stephon Castle played amazing defense on him. He is gonna be a good defensive player soon. Well, he is a good defensive player, but he's gonna be on all defensive teams soon. Because he's that good. He's really that good. Yeah, he's really that good. I think he's one of those players that might be on an all defensive team for a while. Who else do I think? And at first, because I thought the Dylan Harper injury was going to hurt them, because Dylan Harper kind of is a better ball handler than Stephon Castle, because Stephon Castle can turn the ball over a lot. But I guess he got healthy near 6 and 7 to the point where they could win this. Who else? What else? What else did I want to say? I guess that's it with that for the NBA Finals and the review. But like I said, so far the playoffs was a good playoffs. Yeah, the playoffs was a good playoffs. It wasn't. Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to focus. But the playoffs was a good playoffs. Like, it was like, there was some bad games to where you're like, oh dang, this is a bad series. This is. But there was also some amazing series too. Like, again, Toronto and the Cavs, the Spurs and the Thunder, and the Cavs and the Pistons. Even though Detroit I thought Detroit would have been a better matchup for damn, you about to win this shit again. I thought Detroit would have been a better matchup than the Cavs. Because Detroit don't quit. That's one thing about them. It's just Jalen Durant was just MIA throughout the whole playoffs. And he's like in the Chet Holmgren category. He had the nerve to ask for a max contract. But he might not get he might have played himself out of a max contract, to be honest with you. If you want me to be completely honest, he played himself out of a max contract. And you want to know who else? You want to know who else played themselves out of a max contract? Or you want to know, yeah, because you want to know who else played bad in these playoffs? James Harden. At this point, it's just whatchamacallit. He's just the choke artist at best. I should have won that game. But he's just the choke artist at best at this point, because all he do is choke. All he do is choke. And then that's how you know that it's in his head, because there'll be some games where he'll not even shoot the ball. He's more worried about passing the damn ball. And I don't need that from James Harden. I need James Harden to be aggressive. Yeah, I need James Harden to be aggressive. I don't need him to be especially not in no game 7. I need him to be passive. I need him to be aggressive. I need him to give me some buckets. So Donovan Mitchell ain't the only bucket getter on the team. But damn, at this point, Donovan Mitchell's the only bucket getter. Because James Harden just can't do nothing. What else? The finals about to start soon too, but let's talk about NFL. And I gotta forgive me, but I gotta pull up something real quick on my L tablet so I could tell you who my predictions for the divisions. Who do I think is gonna win these divisions? Just give me a minute. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, but I'm just pulling up something. Okay, and perfect. I got the joint where it tells me the team and the divisions, and I'll do it from right there. So we'll start with the AFC East with the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. I think that's going to change. I think the Bills is going to win that division. But I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if New England win it, but I just think the Bills is going to win that division. I just think the Bills are the better team. They've been running that division for over years. They basically the big bad boogeyman. The only time they didn't win that division was last year with the Patriots. I really thought the Patriots got lucky that they beat them the first time and the Bills lost to the Eagles. Oh, I think I hope that shit wasn't all which we're going. But I think they're the better team. I think the Giants are, like I said, I just think the Commanders. I think they're the better team. To be honest with you, no drama, no baggage, and they got a decent defense. I don't know if my mic was off, so my mic was probably off through that whole joint. So I might have to repeat everything that I just said. So for the AFC East, I got Bills, Patriots, Dolphins. No, Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins. NFC North, I got Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh Ravens, yeah. And I guess I would say the Bengals will be third and the Browns will be last. The AFC North, I got Texans first, Jags second, Colts third, Titans fourth. For the AFC West, I got Chargers first, Broncos second, Chiefs third, Raiders last. NFC East, I had the Commanders first, Eagles second, Cowboys third, Giants last, or it really could be Commanders first, Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. Don't be surprised. The NFC North is a tough division too. And I like Green Bay in that division, so it might go Green Bay. Then again, I don't know. The Vikings look good too. So it could be, you know what? I think it's going to be Green Bay, Vikings, Lions, Bears. The AFC South, I got Hawks. I said Hawks. What the fuck am I talking about? Different football team, different team. See, the AFC South, I don't like really nobody. So I'm gonna say it might be Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints. I don't really like nobody in that division, to be honest. But then again, the Bucks kind of getting old too. So I wouldn't be shocked if the Panthers win that division again too. And a tough division, the AFC West. From the get-go, we could say the Cardinals is not winning that damn division. So who do I think's going to win that division? It could be Rams. I think it's going to be Rams. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be Rams, Niners, Seahawks, and you already know the Cardinals going to be last. So for the AFC, because I got to pick division. So obviously I got the Bills making the playoffs, the Steelers making the playoffs, the Texans making the playoffs, and the Chargers making the playoffs. So those are my division leaders. They're going to have home games. Bills, Steelers, Texans, Chargers. And my wild card teams. See, the wild card teams for the AFC is going to be tough. Don't be shocked if the Chiefs don't make it this year. Because my wild card team, I got Jacksonville and Denver. It's kind of hard to say Denver's not going to the playoffs. They're really good. I think they're good in the defensive, especially the defense. I think they're just amazing on the defense. And the AF and the NFC. So the NFC, I would have the Commanders. And this is not like in any particular seeding order, but I would have the Commanders, Packers, Bucks, and Rams basically being like division leaders and hosting the playoff game. And and I got to get another wild card team. So what did I say my wild card team? It was the Broncos. So my playoff team was the Broncos, Jacksonville. I need one more for the AFC. Whew, that's gonna be tough because now anybody can really get that 8th seed. I'm at that 7th seed from the Patriots, the Bengals, Ravens, Colts, Chiefs. I'm gonna probably say the Chiefs might win it, but I wouldn't be shocked if they don't make the playoffs again, if you want me to be honest with you. I would not be hella shocked. And now we could go to the NFC. Like I said, I have the Commanders, Packers, Bucks, and Rams. And I think the wild card teams will be the Niners again. I think the wild card team is going to be the Niners, Eagles, and probably Minnesota. I like them. I don't know if y'all heard my finals thing, but I'm gonna probably re-say it over again because I don't feel like recording, and the finals about to start soon. So, like I said, I got the Spurs winning in 6. I like the Spurs defense over the Knicks offense because, and like I said, the only way the Knicks can win this series, in my opinion, is if Cat shoot well. He got to take Wemby out the paint. If you don't take Wemby out the paint, it's going to be a long day, and they got to play physical with them. Another thing that I like. Another thing why I like the Spurs, they got people for Brunson, so it's not like Brunson just gonna be acting the fool in that finals game. So he got to play really, really, really well in order for the Knicks to really win this. But if you want me to be honest, like I don't know, because I would throw Castle on Brunson. If I was the Spurs, I would throw Castle on Brunson, Fox on McBride, and clearly you would have to throw Cassell at You would probably have to put Cassell on Anunoby, even though I think Anunoby gonna kill him he's gonna kill him in the paint. But hey, somebody gotta get murdered. Somebody gotta get killed. Not everybody go strap everybody. Yeah, and I like the Spurs, but and for the Knicks, they probably going to put Anunoby on Wemby to play physical because they got to play physical with them, or else Wemby just going to destroy the paint. But like I said, Wemby's going to have to live in that paint, and the Spurs cannot turn the ball over. That's the main thing that they can't do. They cannot turn the ball over. They have to play clean basketball. They cannot give that Knicks team opportunities to go run down run down the court and make easy buckets because they can do that to them. And I guess I had to repeat the NBA playoff review because my mic was just off for some goddamn reason. I don't know why. That was a good shot. Okay, the playoffs review. Ah, shit, I just lost. The playoff review. Like I said, I thought this was a great, entertaining playoffs. I like everything about it. I felt like the best series was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you my top 5 series. Starting at number 5 was Boston versus Philly. I mean, even though my team lost, it kind of was a very interesting 7-game series. I will give them that. It was a very interesting 7-game series. Number 4 would probably be, even though this didn't go to 7, I thought this was a good competitive series. And that's the Lakers versus the Rockets. And to me, I think the Rockets are better without KD. To be honest with you, I don't think they need KD to go get him. I think they need to go get another bucket getter. Maybe trade to go get Jaylen Brown. To be honest with you, I really don't want Jaylen Brown to go to that damn team because that means. But maybe go get a Jaylen Brown type of player, like somebody who could go get you buckets because you need somebody to go get you buckets when you're struggling, especially when your team's struggling. Next series will be Cavs versus Toronto. Toronto played a great series against the Cavs. And that's probably one of those series where we was like, yeah, that's going to 7. Like automatically once we seen those two teams matched up against each other in the first round, we was like, yeah, that's going to 7. Series 2 gonna shock you. No, actually, no. My series 2 would be the Cavs versus the Pistons. to this day, I still thought the Pistons should have won that series. I still think they should have won. I don't know how they didn't win that series. If you want me to ask you, if you want me to be honest with you, because I don't know how the Cavs won that game. They had choking, like the Pistons had everything they could to win that series. James Harden was choking. Hell, you're at home. You have the refs on your side, and you get torched and blown out. Now, I think they was tired, but another thing that we have to bring up is Jalen Durant. He's one of those type of players that he might not be good in the play. He might not be good in the playoffs. Because you already know the playoffs gonna be physical basketball, so you just can't just lollygag around hoping that you could score. Like you actually got to be physical to score. Like, and then my last, obviously the best series in the playoffs that I like was the Thunder and Spurs. I think that was a good win for the Spurs, even though they are a young team. They don't look like a young team. But it's easy, but like I said, if you have one of the best defensive players and one of the best defense, you have a chance to beat anybody, to be honest with you. You have a real good chance to beat anybody. And then other series that I thought was good series that probably didn't make my list. I like the Spurs versus the Timberwolves. I think that was a decent series. That kind of prepared them for OKC because you already know OKC is going to be physical, especially defensively. They're going to be physical. They might flop, but they're going to be defensively good. Oh, and I forgot to put this up. Like I said, like I said before, I don't know if the mic caught this or not. Chet Holmgren ran from Wemby. Like he didn't have no heart in that series. To be honest, he really didn't even play a great series. He kept coasting around with 16, 14, 13. And in the last game, he was disappointing. He didn't do nothing. Hell, he was just sitting back, just wasting time, basically stealing the check. He's like one of them bank robbers. He was stealing the check. Wasn't doing much. Because I gotta remember everything that I was saying because my mic cut off. I already gave you my NFL predictions. I guess I will talk about, and then I gave y'all who I think is going to win the divisions and the playoff teams. Like I said, I think the Spurs. Well, now I already told you the NBA Finals, so I guess I'll go to video games, new video games. The Knicks already up 12-7. New video games or the game vibe, whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna call it. We starting new, but there's a game out called Wolverine for PS5. I cannot wait to get that game and see that game. I think that's a good game right there. Because I know Wolverine's about to come out soon, even though that's gonna come out September. What else? We got God of War. God of War is out, to be honest with you. That's a good thing. I like God of War. I need to hurry up and get me a PS5 and stop playing on this goddamn tablet and phone. What else? I need to find. Yeah, because I seen Wolverine. Wolverine looked like a good ass game, to be honest with you. It's gory like Mortal Kombat and everything else. I really like a lot of new games that PS5 got, to be honest with you. I gotta kind of look it up, to be honest with you. It's hard for me to play and look up stuff and focus on winning, so I'm really not focused on winning this damn pool match. Where's YouTube at? There we go. PS5. They got God of War. Okay. They got Tomb Raiders. Tomb Raiders coming out soon. I like Tomb Raiders. Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 4. Definitely got to get that for the channel. You already know.
They got 007. 007's actually out. Spider-Man 2 been out, but the out the Outer World 2, that's kind of old, but it's out. We have what else? Yeah, I just need to hurry up and get a PS5. To be honest with you. Oh, we got Rayman Legends Retold. That's a good game. These are probably games that already been out, this or that, but this should just be doing what I got to do just to. These are games that I want to get for the PS5 when I get my PS5 soon. What else now we gonna talk about since I'm done with the games? Because I'm trying to hurry up and watch this NBA Finals. Yeah, so far it's not looking good for the Spurs. They down by 7, but I still got them winning in 6. I don't know. Okay, next thing we're gonna talk about is hip hop music, and we're gonna talk about Drake's Iceman album. Even I know I'm late. I know I'm hella late, so don't judge your boy. But at the same time, too, I already listened to all 3 of the albums. Like, in my opinion, I think Iceman is by far the best album that he put out on the 15th. And the other 2 was like, I wouldn't even say they was albums. I would more say they was EPs, to be honest with you, like extra playlist. But we're gonna talk about the songs that I liked on that Iceman album. Give me some time to pull out a list. I can't really play it because if I do, I'm gonna have some copyrights. And then they're gonna block the video, which I need this video. So I'm gonna give you my top 5 songs that I like on Iceman right now. And number 5 would be Too Hard for the Radio. It's like a good Cali bop song because he definitely took the California flow. Start dissing Mustard, and yeah, it was dissing Mustard and other shit on that. I like Too Hard for the Radio at number 5. My number 4 would probably be Bees on the Table. Even though I think that was probably his weakest 21 verse, to be honest with you, that him and 21 did, but it still was a good, clean song to where you can enjoy. Like, if you like a Atlanta 21 or, I mean, clearly a Drake fan, you're gonna like the whole fucking album. You might even like the other 2 fucking albums, but I like Bees on the Table. It's a good song, but now number 3. Janet, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna fraud. That chorus is a little bit catchy. Emiliana, it's been so long since you texted me. He was in his bag on that one. He was in his normal Drake bag where he could sing a chorus and then start rapping again and sing a chorus again. And then go right back to singing again. I like Janet, shut the fuck up. I think it's a great song. I think it's gonna be one of those songs that's like, I think Timberland's right. It might be one of those songs that might last forever. That might be it might be like one of those songs that age well because of the chorus, how it begins, and the chorus is kind of a catchy chorus. I'm at 3. My second favorite song from Iceman would be Whisper. Yeah, Whisper My Name, when he's dissing Playboi Carti and he's talking about how he's talking to Kendricks about shit. And that's my number 2 song. I like Whisper My Name. I just like the chorus, how we be like, you gotta whisper my name. Killed that. And my number 1 song from that album is my favorite song. I always listen to this in the whip. And that is National Treasure. I think that's his best song. I think that's his best, like, bar for bar, lyric for lyric, this and that song. I think that might be the best song on there. Like, I like it. I like the beat. I like what he's talking about on there. He even had, like, I like him dissing his ops on there, of course. Now, other songs that I thought was good songs that's probably not on my top 5. I like Can't play
Hey
you.
there, it's Ryan Reynolds, and it's time to say
Can't play you. Going get this. Which make them cry. Like make them cry. I like make them remember. Lil Birdie was kind of ass in my opinion. I don't know why the other boy was tripping, talking about, oh, he took my song. Well, shit, if he took the song, Drake made it 100 times better. I'll tell you that. If that was your song, I don't even know Lil Rugrat like that. He said, I don't even know Lil Rugrat like that, but and I guess I'll do like songs. I guess I'll do the songs that I like from Maid of Honor, even though I do not like that album at all. I thought that might have been the worst one out the three. Hell, I'll give you only 3 songs because I only listened to a little bit. I like, of course, I think Stuck might be the best song that I like on that. Which one, of course, with Central C, but hell, that's because Central C was on there. And because I hate Cheetah Print. That might be the worst song. That might have been the worst song Drake put out from all 3 albums, to be honest with you. And I guess Outside Twerking, because I don't like Whole Phase is all right. Road Trip is all right. Outside Twerking's a good song. Cheetah Print, worst song. Cheetah Print might have been the worst song on there. I like BBL. I love Which One with Central C. Q&A was a good song. New Bestie, True Bestie. Both of them was all right. And My Little John. And now I'm stuck. Stuck like traffic stuck. I just like the 90s vibe, to be honest with you. Oh, come on, I just knocked the damn black ball inside the damn hole. All right, and I'm not doing the other album because I listened to a little bit of it, but I don't think it was that great. Now we're going to compare. The Spurs is now winning. They up by 2, but now we're going to compare Iceman to GNX. And we're not going to do sales because, I mean, people think sales matter. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. It depends on the value, because I really think shock impact and everything matters more, in my opinion, than anything else. But if you want me to be honest, I think it's really a coin toss, to be honest with you. Like, GNX was a good album. I don't think it was Kendrick's best album, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll probably give Iceman the win because it's been the best Drake album that we heard for a long time. Like, I don't even think Iceman is like his top 3. It's not like Nothing Was the Same or Take Care. Hell, I don't even think it was better than Thank Me Later. And I love Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later, I kind of grew up on. Because I know GNX is not the best album. I know it's not better than To Pimp a Butterfly. Damn, I don't think it's better than his first album. I don't think it's better than I don't even think it's better than his second. That might have been his worst album, to be honest with you, GNX. But I think Iceman is a little bit better. But only reason why I think it's a little bit better is because we haven't heard that kind of Drake in a while. That's the only reason why I think it was. That's the only reason why I think that that Iceman was better than GNX. But they both did their thing. To be honest with you, I think both of them fall flat to Cole, if you want me to be honest with you, because that Fall Off was a great album. I love the Fall Off. I think it's a great album. I like, my favorite song on there is probably Who the Fuck Is You? But Fall Off is a great. Cole been making some great albums so far, to be honest with you. Oh, another thing that we're supposed to talk about for football, but I just think the Fall Off was a great album. Like I said, Cole did his thing. Like, and if I was to give who won the album battle, I would probably give the album battle to Drake, only because we haven't heard Drake rap like this in a while. Like, Yeah, because I thought this was like old visions of old Drake, like Thank Me Later Drake, the Wheelchair Jimmy Flow Drake. We had Take Care Drake. We even had ATL Drake. We had Drake singing the chorus, this and that, and everything else. But enough of them old washed up rappers. It's like, no, I can't talk shit because hell, they made it and I didn't make it. But the next thing, we're going to talk about the major trades in the NFL because I forgot to talk about that. The major trades in the NFL. Well, we're just going to talk about two, and that's Myles Garrett going to the Rams, which I like them winning the Super Bowl. They're my Super Bowl favorites now. And they're my Super Bowl favorites. I like what they did with the defense. They improved that defense dramatically. It's not like it's not like, oh, they just only have a pass rush and this and that. They actually have a very good team that could probably win it all if they really want to. Like, they have a very good team to win it all. And AJ Brown. See, like, don't get me wrong, New England did upgraded their team. But if you really ask me, I really think the Eagles robbed the Patriots because, and this is why I think the Eagles robbed the Patriots. I know everybody going to say, oh, AJ Brown's a top 5 receiver. But yeah, okay, I get that, this and that and everything else. But just hear me out. Remember, at the end of the season, AJ said, even though allegedly he said this, that he wanted to get traded. And then later on, he went to like interviews like this and that, was getting traded. But see, this is why I said they got robbed. Because you didn't really have to give up that first round pick. We knew AJ wanted to go. AJ did not want to be a Philadelphia Eagle again. So why would you give up your first round pick and a 5th round pick? Like, you could have been a little bit more. I think they could have been more like finesseful, to be honest with you. Like, oh no, we know y'all don't want him back in Philadelphia. Like, y'all really don't want him back in Philadelphia. What y'all gonna do? Bench him? Y'all can't bench him. But like I said, I really think that the Eagles robbed New England. Because I think the Myles Garrett trade was good for both the Browns and the Rams. Clearly, because the Rams now in that Super Bowl status and the favorite to win. But the Browns got a young pass rusher, a 1st, a 2nd, and the 3rd. Hell. Where the Patriots, you gave up a 1st, a 5th, and okay, you probably didn't give up a player, but I would have never gave up the 1st round pick knowing that the Eagles, knowing that he don't want to be a Philadelphia Eagle. That's just me, in my opinion. I just thought that was just bad negotiation by Robert Kraft. But then again, hell. Oh, shit. But then again, hell. If that 1st round pick ended up being the dud, maybe they was on to something. But like I said, I would have never gave up that 1st round pick. And the only reason why I'm saying I would have never gave that 1st round pick is because you knew that AJ wasn't coming back to Philadelphia. So why would you give up a 1st round? Like, they had to trade him. It wasn't like they was keeping him. And they're like, what they gonna do? Roll the season with him again? Hell, he's gonna run amok. He was gonna run amok. So it wasn't no point of keeping him. I mean, it wasn't no point of trading that 1st. You could have kept that 1st, kept your team the way it was. Come on. You could have kept that team the way it was. You didn't have to worry about, I don't even know why I tried that. That was a fucking stupid shot. You could have kept the team the way it was. You could have kept your 1st. You could have gave him a 2nd and you could have really gave him a 3rd, to be honest with you, and been disrespectful. I think Howie was in a tough situation until the Patriots gave him that 1st round pick. Now everybody's gonna say, oh, it's just one 1st round pick. Yeah, but that's still a 1st round pick for a player that you knew wasn't coming back to Philadelphia. So why would you trade your 1st round pick? Like, you get what I'm saying? Now the pressure's on New England now. Because hell, if you would have just got him for like a third or a second, we would have just been looking like, oh well, they only gave up a third and a second. Like, you get what I'm saying? Then first, and then the AJ don't work out. Now y'all looking stupid. Because y'all just went, think about it. Y'all just went to the Super Bowl. But I don't think they're going to be as good as, I think AJ going to have a great year, but I don't think the Patriots is going to be as good as with people like last year, because the offensive line is still garbage. They're still one of the worst well, not one of the worst, but they still garbage. Like, it's still an average offensive line to below average. Like, they didn't get better at no damn line. I don't know why people do people think they really going to go back to the Super Bowl? I don't think so. If they do, then hell, maybe it worked, but I don't think they're going back to that damn Super Bowl. If you want me to be honest with you, I don't even think they would have did a division. I got the Bills winning the damn division. What the hell? Yeah, I got the Bills winning that division. But we'll see. They got the receiver that they wanted. AJ's happy, talking shit about everybody. And then the craziest thing that I noticed, and this is probably allegedly this and that, I don't know, but my man and every Philadelphia media has been saying that they've been beefing, that is really not. I mean, it is him and Hurts beefing, because like I said, he did say that, oh, Jalen Hurts not really throwing the ball well, but I heard that he was trying to split the team up since last year, that they was beefing because of massage therapists. So think about that. You mad over pussy that don't even belong to you. Like, wise words from DMX. He's sick and tired of these pussy niggas whining about pussy that don't belong to them. So you complaining about a massage therapist when you have a girlfriend, mind you, that you're going to get married to, and you're beefing with Hassan Reddick because he's risen up the massage therapist? Come on, AJ. Like, we got to be better. Like, we got to be much better, to be honest with you. Next thing I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna do my Christian album soon. If you're a Christian fan, you're gonna probably love it. If you're a rap fan, you might love it. But if you're a Christian rap fan, you're gonna love this album. That's all I'm gonna say. It's coming out soon. I'm not gonna give y'all a date because I sometimes don't even be following the goddamn plans of the date anyway. I drop it at the end of the month, which I want to stop doing, because now it gives me some time to think about other albums or other mixtapes and EPs. But I mean, it is what it is. And then what else? Other than that, that's really it. Because I'm about to cut this shit off so I can watch the NBA Finals. I'm looking at it right now. It's the end of the first, so the Spurs is winning 19-27. I'm not shocked. I did say the Spurs was going to win game one. Did I? Oh, I probably muted out who I think is going to win game one, game two, game three. So Spurs, well, I got the Spurs winning game 1 and 2, the Knicks winning game 3, Spurs winning game 4. So what? That's 3-1. Knicks winning game 5, and then the Spurs winning game 6. So clearly I got the Spurs winning it all, but we'll see. And I'm about to get the hell up out of here because I'm ready to probably go eat, watch the finals, probably drink a beer. I'm not sure. If you're a kid, don't drink. Hell, don't. Stay away from the drugs and alcohol, kids. If you're watching this, stay away from the motherfucking drugs and alcohol. That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you but make you look stupid and put you in trouble that you do not want to be in. Let me see the player stats right now. Yeah, the Knicks ain't shooting the three well. You got Josh Hart 1 for 1. Anunoby 1 for 1. Cat 1. He needs to shoot the ball from 3 better. Jalen Brunson, hell, he's 1 for 3 from 3. Let me see the Spurs. And Chad Penny went right back to how he started, hot. 2 for 3 already. Come on. 2 for 3 already. He looking hot. Hotter than my grandmother's hot bacon grits. But I don't know. Castle 1 for 5. He needs to step it up. And Fox is 0 for 3. He needs to step it up. But Dylan Harper balling right now. He got 10 points and he's 3 for 3 for the. He hasn't missed. That kid have not missed yet. Wemby's kind of playing bad a little bit too. He only got 5 points. He's 2 for 5, but I think he'll pick it up soon. So far, Harper looked like he's about to win this game for them. I'm probably about to get ready to cut this shit off, to be honest with y'all. I didn't mean to cuss, but is Mitchell Robinson playing? Oh, Mitchell Robinson not playing. Oh, yes, he is. He played 3 minutes. He only got 1 rebound. Probably that thumb is messing him up, but he only got 1 rebound. And yeah, he only got 1 rebound. He got to do better. McBride's shooting bad. He's 0 for 2, 0 for 2 for 3. Yeah, then Cap got to shoot better a little bit. Like, because you can't leave. He can't be 1 for. He can't be 0 for nothing from 3. He got to at least hit 2 or 3 for Wemby to step out that paint, or else Wemby's not going to step out that paint. I guess that's it. Like I said, I'm about ready to watch the finals. The second quarter about to start. About to get ready to turn this shit off. Turn this mess off. And even though there's nobody right now, let's hope that our channel grows. Because right now we got 1,000. We got 1,150 subscribers. By the end of this month, I want to have at least 5,000. If not 5,000, at least enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm a little famous. But that's the end of the pool party. My mic cut off halfway. I don't know how it cut off, but if I don't hear nothing about what I was talking about, this is why it's an hour, to be honest with you, because I had to repeat a lot of shit that I said. And I guess y'all enjoy yourself because I'm about to go watch the finals. So peace, love. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out because I'm not playing no more. Shooter to bust my ass 6 times. I'm to the point I'm ready to watch some basketball. So I'll probably see y'all later after who wins this game. But I got the Spurs winning game 1. I'm gonna put it like that. All right, I'm out.